The Broncos Patriots game, I gotta tell you, the Christmas Eve, 'twas the night before Christmas, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Even Bill Belichick is smiling in some way, shape, or form. I mean, it's Christmas. I mean, even Bill Belichick is gonna smile, especially after this victory. But that's the thing is, good grief. How they won, I'm just holy cow. I mean, this season has just been a very sloppy season for the New England Patriots. And as for the Broncos, they've been up and down, especially the down part with that 1-5 start, but then they tail it off with 5 straight wins. It's good grief. The Broncos, they've been good, they've been bad, they've been up and down like a little stock market. Good grief. And the thing about it was I thought the Patriots were gonna blow it, honestly. But the thing was the Patriots were scoring 23 unanswered points in the second quarter. They had that little field goal, and then they scored 20 points in the third quarter. And, it looked like the Patriots blew it with they blew a 16-point lead. But then we see I mean, that 56-yard field goal, that game winner by Chad Ryland, that was big right there. And after he was missing an extra point, good grief. It was so bad. My dad was even saying that he's not good. I mean, they should dock his pay. And he's not even a big football watcher like I am, but still though, you know it's bad when my dad is commenting on how bad your kicking game is. But luckily, Mr. Ryland redeemed himself. But on the negative side, I think they kind of cheated themselves out of Caleb Williams and Drake May in the draft. Because, I mean, they're gonna need a lot of help. I mean, basically, they're gonna need the Cardinals to win a couple games. They're gonna need the Commanders to win another game, and they're gonna need the Panthers to win 2 straight games, and I guess the Patriots need to lose out. And I guess that also means lose to the Jets for the first time since 2015, and good grief. The Broncos playoff picture needs a lot of So what you're seeing here is the Broncos playoff picture. Now, not saying that they can't make the playoffs. They just have to win out. I mean, they got that win over the Bills. I mean, that helps. I mean, that does help. They got a few wins over a few other teams. And I guess they better hope for the Steelers to have a losing record for the first time in since Ben Roethlisberger wasn't the quarterback. And then you got the Bengals. I mean, they don't have Joe Burrows. That's hurting him quite a lot. And the AFC South, I mean, it is ugly. I mean, Trevor Lawrence, I mean, he can't stay healthy, unfortunately, for this season. Oh my god. But let's look at the rest of the schedule for the Broncos, shall we? So they got the Chargers, and then they gotta go to Las Vegas to go against the Raiders. So that's what they're gonna have to do. They're gonna have to win out to make sure they got a shot in the playoff race. And I mean, it would be cool for the Broncos if the Bills lost out in the rest of the regular season and let's say they lose to the Patriots and the Dolphins. I mean, that would be neat. But once again, what am I always saying? Don't put yourself in a position where you need someone above you to lose. And unfortunately, that is the peculiar situation that the Broncos are in. But, in the NFL, we've seen some pretty crazy situations where some team who shouldn't have been in the playoff race has somehow made it. We've kind of seen some weird situations, especially in the world of pro football. That's for sure. But, you know, I know the Broncos, they'll have to beat the Chargers, no doubt, but it wouldn't hurt if the Seahawks were to beat the Steelers. And knowing the Pittsburgh Steelers, they do play up to their opponents and they play down to their opponents. So I've got a feeling they're going to play down to the Seahawks big time. And they will definitely have to make sure the Ravens pull off a victory over the Steelers. So if you like this content, like, comment, subscribe to at Jackson Johnson 979 right here on YouTube. And you can also check out one of my episodes with Locked On Patriots of the Jackson with Locked On Patriots host and lead reporter of Fan Nation's Patriots Country, Mike Debate, where we went over our take on the New England Patriots so far during the bye week. But it's a little outdated. Well, it was filmed at the Patriots bye week, so that's why. And we commented on all sorts of stuff, like, Bill Burr giving his take on the Bill Belichick coaching situation, what's going to happen with Bill Belichick, and what's happening with the team as a whole. And until next time, this is Jackson Johnson saying so long, everybody. Merry Christmas. Stay safe, stay warm, and I will make sure that you see the Ravens 49ers reaction. Stay tuned.